This evening's class is all about individualization, differentiation, collaboration, and helping all learners. For our final class next Tuesday, April the 28th, I'm going to ask that you attend a Google Meet for our last class. That Google Meet will take place at 7 p.m. At 6:55, I will post the link in Canvas for you to attend. So you'll just have to go to Canvas, go to the announcements, and click on the link, and you will be able to attend. Now, this third slide of today's presentation has this video that I'm actually making right now. You'll be asking yourself, if you're making the video, how is it already linked on there? It's just not linked yet. Now, today's class, we're going to talk about a different type of learner. Normally, when we talk about differentiation, individualization, and collaboration, helping all learners, we're focusing on students that struggle, that need additional support. We're going to focus on students that need a different kind of support in today's class. Those are gifted students. So we can see here some characteristics of gifted students. So this is how gifted students are defined. So if you remember back to when you were in school, maybe some of your classmates displayed these characteristics. Maybe you displayed some of these characteristics. So it's going to be important that we not only service students that need extra support because of learning disabilities or because they struggle, but also that we extend the thinking of these gifted learners. So we can see some myths of gifted learners. Um, these are fairly common myths, and we need to think of them exactly that way as myths. These are not necessarily truths. All right, so how should we teach our gifted learners? What are some of the do's? So we see identifying them, assigning content-rich activities. So with the content-rich activities, you want to move past using them as tutors or second teachers in the classroom, and you want to give them uh, lessons, activities that are really going to push them as learners and as thinkers. So some of the things that we don't want to do, as I said just a few moments ago, don't use them as assistants. For them to have already mastered the content, we don't want to have them be used as a teacher to help kids that struggle. They're going to resent that a little bit. Also, we don't want to just give them more work. We want to give them more challenging work. All right, so certain behaviors that we are really going to focus on for gifted learners are support their risk taking, teach goal setting, and praise the effort. Oftentimes, many gifted learners, because they are used to being congratulated on their achievements, in the future, what happens is they only look for opportunities that they know they will achieve at a high level because that's how they've been congratulated. But if we praise their effort, if we praise their hard work and teach them how to break up tasks that they may not necessarily be successful with immediately, that's going to help them grow as learners and also as individuals. Now, these next couple slides, I'm not going to go into great detail with because if you look in the top right corner, you'll notice there is the YouTube icon. And if you click on that YouTube icon, you can follow the link, and the link will take you to a video that further explains each slide. So the goal setting logs are important for gifted learners, all learners, because it really helps them connect the success they have is based on the goals that they are meeting. So set little goals and meet those goals. Next, the name card method. This helps prevent students from blurting out. It's a great tool to use in your classroom, um, and it really helps kind of spread the wealth in discussion or conversation. Compacting and differentiation. This is a tool that you can really use in your classroom. I have found great success with this, where students that show mastery, 90% or above, actually get an alternative assignment because they've already shown that they know what you're about to teach them. This can be accomplished through this learning contract. You may notice that the YouTube icon is not here on the learning contract. The learning contract is part of compacting and differentiation, and you can find out more information by watching that video. Next, the personal interest study project. This provides learners with choice in content of what they're learning about and also in process, and then also what they're going to create to show their learning. The contract for permission to read ahead. This, again, part of differentiation, individualization. Some students are good at reading and they can read ahead, and that will explain that. Extension menus offer students choice in reading, and this can also be used in many different content areas. Storyboards. This is great for students that are twice exceptional. Some students that are gifted also have learning disabilities, so storyboards provide differentiated and individualized instruction for them. Cooperative learning is very important as a tool in your tool belt to use as an instructor. So these are the 5 essential elements. Again, there's a video there, so I'll allow you to watch those videos about that. And then it talks about heterogeneous groups, grouping students that are different in ability together. And then homogeneous groups. So homogeneous groups are actually more beneficial for gifted learners than heterogeneous groups. It helps to push them, and then they also don't take on that role of kind of giving everyone the answers, which doesn't help them or the students that they're working with. Clustering groups, again, this is grouping students together on ability and putting them all in the same class. Now, your assignment for today's class. Choose 3 of the activities below, and then write a paragraph reflection for each activity that you choose, and then reflect on its benefits and how you could use it in a classroom. So these are all the same topics that I covered in the presentation. Remember, in this presentation, this video, I did not go into great detail because there is a video for each one. So watch the video and then just write a paragraph about 3 of them. And again, if you have any questions, please, please, please email me. This is just a reminder that for our last class, April 28th at 7 p.m., we will all meet together online digitally in a Google Meet. Good luck.